Okay, so you've probably seen Ghost of Yotei all over the internet by now. Snowy mountains, a lone warrior, absolutely stunning visuals. And I'm guessing you're wondering, is this worth playing right now, or should it sit in the backlog with the other 20 games you keep promising you'll finish next weekend? Yeah, I get it. So here's the plan. I'm gonna tell you exactly what Ghost of Yotei does right, where it stumbles, and why you might either fall completely in love with it or drop it halfway through. And don't worry, no boring deep dive. This is the friend who's actually been there version. Let's talk about what this game actually about. Hey everyone, I'm Stefan. I love diving into games, big, small, weird, you name it. But I know not everyone has hours to spare just to find out a game wasn't worth the time. That's where I came in. I play, I test, I give you a quick honest review, so you know either a game deserves your next session or your backlog. Let's jump in. Alright, so you play as Atsu, a total badass mercenary with a huge sword, a wolf companion, and kind of a tragic backstory. Like, she's been through it. Her family's gone, her past is a mess, and she's basically just out there trying to take down the Yotei 6, the warlords who ruined her life. It's all set in Atsu, around Mount Yotei, which is basically a winter wonderland, if winter wonderlands come with revenge quests and emotional trauma. What I really like is how grounded the story feels. It's not trying to reinvent the wheel. It's a classic revenge tale, just told with a ton of atmosphere and heart. You've got this whole ghost persona Atsu uses, Enryo, which is kinda like her alter ego. It's this perfect mix of myth and identity crisis. The game balances those personal moments with big cinematic cutscenes. You'll have quiet nights by the fire with your wolf, then the next minute you're dueling someone on a snow-covered bridge under a blood-red sky. It's dramatic in the best way. Outside the main storyline, there's a bunch of side quests. Some hit hard emotionally, other feels more like filler but still fun content. You know that type, fetch this, track that, help this guy find he's missing something. It's fine, nothing revolutionary, but when the good ones hit, they really hit. And yeah, if you played Ghost of Tsushima, it's gonna feel familiar. Big map, regional progression, mythic quests, moral choices, all that jazz. The twist here is the tone. It's colder, harsher, and quieter. It's got this lost wandering soul vibe that makes it feel unique, even if the structure's basically Tsushima with snow. Okay, gameplay time, because this is where Ghost of Yotei really hooks you, or loses you depending on what kind of player you are. Moment to moment, this game feels good. The combat's slow in that deliberate, weighty way that makes every swing count. When you nail a perfect parry, you actually feel like a samurai god. When you messed up, you're on the ground wondering if maybe blocking is actually important. You've got multiple stances, weapon upgrades, tails tools, all that stuff from Tsushima. But here it's turned into feel grittier, like Atsu's stronger but also more desperate. It's not flashy, it's almost primal. And then there's your wolf, easily one of the coolest parts of the game. The wolf fights beside you, track enemies, distract guards, sometimes even saves your life. It's not some cheap gimmick either, it actually changes how you approach combat. You start thinking like a team. Okay, wolf gets that guy, I take the other, and it feels awesome. Exploring Atsu is probably one of my favorite parts. The world is ridiculous, like actually postcard worthy. You'll ride through these snowy valleys or at sunset, or find little shrines hidden in the forests, and end up just sitting there for a minute. It's just that kind of game. Sometimes though it's too comfortable. The main missions flow well, but side content can drag. You'll notice a few copy-paste tasks and familiar open world checklists. It's not bad, but it's safe, which might turn off people who were hoping for major innovations. But still, the duels, so good. The sound design, unreal. The way the snow sticks to Atsu's armor after a fight, little details like that makes the game feel alive. You forget you're playing and just exist in it for a while. That's when Ghost of Yotei really shines, when it's quiet, when it lets you breathe, explore and get lost. Alright, here's the big question. Should you play it or should it chill in your backlog until you're emotionally ready? If you loved Ghost of Tsushima or you're into open world games that look drop dead gorgeous and hit you right in the feelings, play it. Don't even wait. Ghost of Yotei is everything people love about Tsushima, just colder, sadder and honestly prettier. But if you're already tired of giant maps stuffed with icons, or if you were hoping for something wildly different, then yeah, backlog it for now. It's not a bad game, far from it, it's just safe. Like comfort food safe. It won't surprise you, but it's absolutely satisfying you. To me, it's a play it, but maybe not at the full price if you're not obsessed. The story is emotional, the combat's heavy and satisfying, and the world feels crazy beautiful. The only real downside is how familiar the loop feels. Still, if you just want to vibe, wander through the snow with your wolf, fight in cinematic duels, and reflect on life between sword swings, it's absolutely worth your time. So yeah, Ghost of Yotei, it's beautiful, intense and a little bit sad in the best way. When it works, it really works. When it drags, you forgive it because honestly, it's just that fun to exist in this world. So if you finished it, I'd love to hear what you thought. Did you push through to the end or did it end up becoming one of those half-finished backlog legends? And that's my take on this one. Did it earn a spot in your playlist or is it heading straight to the backlog? Let me know in your comments, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you found this helpful, don't forget to check out my next review. See you there.